have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems like the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the courage they there with envy to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. We gotta change up the world. What's good, y'all, man? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. Cut the intro short just so I can get to the message, man. I appreciate everybody who's on here and tuning in and tapped in, and just all my supporters, man, all my people. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. So, Joe Big Head, man, y'all's president. This nigga's having another one of his derelict moments. He's having another degenerative moment, man. I'm not against nobody. I'm not hating on Joe Biden. I'm not a hater. I'm an American citizen. I can't do nothing about him being the president. It's his turn, right? But this nigga, Joe. Let's watch it. Let's watch this real quick. What's up, Oliver? What's up, Big O? Let's watch this shit real quick, man. What Joe Big Head is talking about. Because everybody knows yesterday was the Super Bowl, man. Everybody knows yesterday was the Super Bowl. And let's see what he's talking about, man. Let's see what y'all's president had to say, man.
Super Bowl Sunday. If you're anything like me, you like to be surrounded by a snack or two while watching the big game. You know, when buying snacks for the game, you might have noticed one thing. Sports drinks bottles are smaller. The bag of chips has fewer chips, but they're still charging it just as much. And as an ice cream lover, what makes me the most angry is that ice cream cartons have actually shrunk in size, but not in price. I've had enough of what they call shrinkflation. It's a ripoff. Some companies are trying to pull a fast one by shrinking the products little by little and hoping you won't notice. Give me a break. The American public is tired of being played for suckers. I'm calling on companies to put a stop to this. Let's make sure businesses do the right thing now.
So, there you have it. I'm going to play it in a second again, but this nigga had the balls, the gumption, the gall, the audacity to complain after 4 years, after we've been buying these products for triple price for 4 years. The prices have just started to come back down just the last 6 months. After years and years, 4 years of price gouging, shortages, egg shortages, this shortages, that shortages, inflation, all this shit. The bags of chips been getting smaller, Joe. This is how derelict Joe is, y'all. This nigga just realized after trying to go football shopping, Super Bowl shopping yesterday, this nigga just realized that the grocery store is the issue. Or he's just acknowledging that this shit is an issue. Let me explain something to y'all. He's blaming the store companies and the companies. It's the wipes are in the bathroom. They're right here in the bathroom. He's blaming y'all. He's blaming the companies, the corporations, the companies for having to rise up their prices because the cost of living has went up. He's blaming the companies. He's blaming the companies
that the prices of their food products are going up, not realizing he raised gas prices $3 to $4 to $6 up higher than they was, not realizing he made us pay for all those trillions of dollars they sent over to Ukraine, not realizing the economy is the reason it is because of his derelict crackhead ass. Allegedly. Excuse my language, Joe Big Head. I ain't disrespectful. I'm not being treasonous. I'm actually being reasonable. Something is seriously wrong with that man. Something is tremendously wrong with this man to where he's called it shrinkflation for one. Talking about shrinkflation. So now he coined the term shrinkflation. So, oh my God, this shit it's so funny. If you've been going to the store for the last 2 to 3 years, you've been having a budget. We've been having a budget. I'm so good at budgeting now. There's things that I just eliminated out of my shopping because certain things are just not even reasonable to get money wise, economic wise, ingredient wise, certain things. So I've already been under this limitation lifestyle. I've already been this ration lifestyle. I've already been living that shit. But for the people who don't recognize and realize, like Joe Big Head, he just not realizing that shit is serious. So hopefully with him realizing that shit is serious, they'll do something to bring these prices down. They'll do something to bring these, bring the quality and the quantity back to the products, because we don't want cheap ass nasty food. I never complained about them shortening the amount, like the orange juices. Anybody who knows anything about orange juice, I'm a shopper. I'm the shopper in my house. I shop. Orange juice used to be 64 fluid ounces in the containers. The boxes of orange juice. It used to be 64 fluid ounces. Now, majority of all of them are 59 ounces. So that's 5 ounces they took out of every container. So you took 5 ounces out of every container. That saves you that many gallons a year. So I understand why these companies have to do it. They're trying to meet their bottom line. They're trying to make a profit off of their product. So you can't be mad at the the person who's selling shit for having to raise his prices because the economy's so high. So Joe, if you want any change to be made, bring your prices down. Bring your quality. Bring the gas prices down. Bring this down. Bring that down. Stop funding all these fucking proxy fake ass wars. Stop funding all these fake ass wars if you want our country to be better. You stupid loser. You don't realize that this country is the way it is because you ran it into the ground, or your administration ran it into the ground. Let me explain something to y'all. They're not trying to change this shit for the better. Joe Big Head is, even though Joe plays slow, he's fully aware of the situations of life. This nigga's not that slow as he tries to portray himself to be. They know what the hell they're doing, and they know what's going on. But guess what they're planning on? Guess what they're praying on and that they're counting on. They're counting on y'all to stay stupid. They're counting on y'all to not be smart, educated voters. They're counting on you to not be educated about shit. See, a lot of people that I know were complaining. Were contesting me when I be saying shit like, man, inflation's crazy, man. The cost of living is high. You barely damn near can't even afford to live. I would be talking to family members and they'd be like, I don't care about that shit, man. I got the money to buy shit. I'm straight. It don't even affect me because I got money to buy it. So most people's level of understanding is just by them saying shit like that. It shows me your level of understanding is not even there. Because say if you had $1 million saved up in your bank account, right? This is the level. Let me show y'all how people can't even rationalize future and think ahead of time. If you got $1 million, say you're good. You have $1 million in your savings account or in your bank account in general. You got $1 million, which means you're kind of decent enough to where you can make some moves and make a difference. If you have $1 million at once, you can make something happen. So people who have a decent lump sum of money in their accounts or in their savings, they think because they have a decent amount of money at one point in time that them spending large amounts of money in small increments doesn't affect that. Let me explain something to you. If you had to buy a loaf of bread at $10 a loaf and you buy 3 loaves of bread a week, that's $30 a week just for the bread alone. When bread used to cost what? $3, $2 a loaf, $2.50 a loaf, $3 a loaf. Now we're dealing with $5 to $6 loaves of bread to $10 loaves of bread. Just quote unquote. I'm just making an example. $10 loaves of bread that you buy 2-3 times a week, $30 a week. 3 times 4 is $1,200 a month you'll be spending on bread alone. Do you even get it? If you buy, well, hold on. 3 times, 30 is in 1 week. If you buy your bread 3 times, there's 4 weeks in a month. So what's that? $120, basically. $120 a month. I'm so sorry. My math is off. $120 a month just on bread alone. Just for bread alone. So even if you have $1 million saved up and you have a nest egg saved up, if you're spending over large amounts for your everyday survival, it's going to drain your savings no matter if you have $1 billion or $1 million, no matter how much money you have. So it's about longevity. When you live in life, you're supposed to be thinking about longevity. You're supposed to be thinking and preparing and planning for the future. So if you're thinking for the future, then you will understand that if gas stays $5, $6 a gallon or $4 a gallon or whatever it is, if you have to fill up once a week, twice a week, depending on how much traveling you do, that's going to be more draining. So the more higher everything is, it's just going to drain you out in the end. So people don't think about it, longevity. People don't think about the future. They think, shit, I got $3,000 in my pocket right now. I'm straight. I could buy whatever I want right now and be straight. But they don't think this $3,000 ain't going to last but this amount of time if I buy this things at this rate. See, y'all don't understand money and time and math and longevity. A lot of people don't think like that. You know, shit, you could just say your bill cycle alone will drain a shitload of your money. Think about y'all's monthly bill cycles. It's damn near impossible for a lot of us to afford to live in America right now. But Joe Bighead's sorry ass is importing new citizens in and giving them the things that we struggling to provide for, giving them for free. Now, I'm not a hater, but listen to this math, how it don't add up. It don't make sense. If we're American average, everyday born, naturalized, born American citizens, indigenous American people, born and raised here, if we're having a hard time paying to survive and paying to live here in America, what sense does it make for America to import non-Americans into America and give them the necessities needed to survive for even up to 6 months or 30 days? It don't matter how long they're getting these amenities. Who is allowing you to come somewhere and get on your feet for free? Who is doing this? Joe Crackhead. And this nigga's complaining about the size of a bag of chips. Stop playing with us, Joe. Some of us ain't slow, Joe. Some of us ain't slow, Joe. Some of us are slow, but some of us, like me, is not slow, my nigga. Stop playing with us. You're playing with the wrong ones. Your game, just because it's election year, you got to start showing your face now. Why you ain't been showing your face for 4 years, Joe? Where the fuck you been at for 4 years, my nigga? You ain't been nowhere for 4 years. We don't want to see your derelict ass now. Don't try that shit now. And black people, Democrats, I don't care what race you are, Democrats, don't be dumb. I ain't telling you what to do, but don't be a dumb Democrat. Be a real American citizen. Think with your educated brain and vote for who's right. I don't even advocate participation in this most of this shit because they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But what I am saying is, if we don't step out in unimaginable numbers and do the right thing this time, y'all can already see where this shit's going. And there is no president that could come and save us. There is no one man who could come save hundreds of millions of people. You have to save yourself. But understand this, life was way better when Donald Trump was in office. Understand this, we wasn't worried about spending, I wasn't worried about spending $4 and $5 for a loaf of bread when Donald Trump was in office. Now the only bread I can buy is $5 a loaf. Unless I get it from Sam's Club, because I can get 2 loaves for $5 and some change at Sam's Club. So it make it like $2.70 a piece. So the only way, so basically what I'm trying to tell y'all is I wasn't worried about spending $5 on a loaf of bread when Donald Trump was in office. My gas was $1.90 when Donald Trump was in office, $1.90 and $1.80 and shit like that. So I wasn't worried about shrinkflation. I wasn't worried about about inflation. When Donald Trump was in office, we didn't have no conflicts. You know why? We didn't have no wars. You know why? Because Donald Trump is a real man. And he'll pull you to the side and say, hey, bro, we're not doing that. When Kim Jong-un was getting out of line and talking crazy, Donald Trump said, we'll blow you off the map. If you do anything to us, we'll blow you off the map. You forgot about that? You forgot about this nigga went to Russia and shook hands with Vladimir Putin and talked to him and we ain't had no problems? You forgot about that? You forgot about him telling China, I'm going to raise them bill up on y'all so high, raise them tariffs so high till y'all niggas got to pay unbelievable amount of taxes. So you ain't going to be too easy to come on over here and flood them fucking market with your Temu products. Now we're under Joe Biden's administration getting flooded with Temu. We ain't even America no more. This ain't America. This is Joe Biden Corporation, and then we're fucked, and y'all can't even smell it. Man, every store I go to is empty. Every time I go shopping, it's empty. Only thing people are buying is groceries with food stamps, and rich people are buying what they need because they have with their savings and their money that they are struggling to hold on to. You go inside the store, ain't nobody buying no lavish products no more. I just went in Target last night. Yeah. What? Tell Leilani to help you. Tell Leilani to help you. Get her, wait, just get her up. Look. People don't even understand. Look, I went in Target last night. Let me explain this shit to you. It's so sad when you go into a big department store like Target and everything in the store is on clearance. And for people who don't understand shopping and don't understand money and don't understand shit like that, when the store puts something on clearance, it's trying to get rid of it. When the store puts something on clearance, they're trying to make some money off the product that's sitting there, not making no money. So they basically cutting off the profit to make the base price back so they can get a return on their investment. Because if you got some shit sitting on your shelves past the time it's supposed to be there with the shelf life, the expiration date, you got to throw it away. So in order to not waste shit, when products get close to expiration, they clearance them out and drop the price unbelievable just to get rid of it, to make a investment on a return on their investment. The whole store in Target was on clearance last night. They had video games for buy one, get one free. What world are we living in? I know, buy one, get one half off. I'm so sorry. What world are we living in where they have video games, buy one, get one half off in a department store? They had board games. All the kids' toys were on clearance. It was so sad to see it. All of the kids' toys were on clearance. I grabbed, the slime kit I bought for my kids was not on clearance. But the little I bought them some knickknacks and shit. All that shit was on clearance. It was so sad. It was so sad. And then you come back to these stores and they're getting rid of all the products and they don't come back. These products are going away to never return again. And most people can't understand the longevity or the long haul. So they just see it as, oh, they just sold the product. These shit ain't coming back. These products that are getting clearanced off are not coming back. See, it was at my Publix, it was a soda, one of the only root beers one of the only sodas that I can buy, because most sodas have natural flavors in them and I can't eat it. So there's only one soda that didn't. It was like 2 or 3 sodas in this whole store that didn't have natural flavors. It was like really one basically that was good, because the other one is nasty as hell. I was buying this soda all the time, but I was the only one buying it because niggas don't know nothing. They don't know. They going for the big brands. They're going for the Pepsi. They're going for the Cola. They're going for Mountain Dew. They're going for 7-Up. They don't know nothing about the natural flavors. They don't understand this shit. So I'm the only nigga buying it. And look, the store, Publix, kept having to put this soda on clearance to get rid of it because it was $7 a case. It's $6.99 a case for a 6-pack. Ain't nobody really spending $7 for a 6-pack of soda when you can get a 12-pack for $5 and some change, or $6 and some change. You get what I'm saying? If you can get a 12-pack of some Coke or some Sprite or one of them big brand names, buy one, get one free, buy one, get 2 free and all that, you can get that for that price. Why would you spend $7 on 6 sodas? You wouldn't do it. So this is what happened. They kept having to clearance it out. I'd go and buy it all. Guess what? They don't carry it anymore. The industry can't keep a market going for 1 to 2 people. Did you hear what I said? The industry can't keep a market going for 1 to 2 people. This is why all around the world, these stores are shutting down. This is why all around America, these stores are shutting down. America is shutting down, and y'all can't even fucking see it. The sad part about it is only the big dogs will survive. And the sad part about it is all the companies who've been in greed and in overabundance, those are going to be the only choices we have in the future. That's going to be the sad part about it. Everywhere we've been investing in this month, everywhere we've been investing our money, gave the people we've invested the money to the ability to outsource us and take us out the game. We never thought collectively. We never united on no front. Now we have presidents making mockery of us, mocking us. This nigga was mocking y'all how y'all eating little bags of chips yesterday. And them chips ain't even chips that you're eating. Fake ass trash food. Y'all shoved y'all's mouth and stomachs yesterday with fake fake trash food. And you wonder why you feel sluggish today after drinking fake alcohol and fake food all night. Man. And the president makes a mockery of you. He laughs at you while you go out and spend that damn extra money on that fake ass food. And you seen what kind of food he had on his damn shelf. That was a promotion. That was a pure promotion. All that food he had on that table was fake food. And he promoted that shit. Because that's what they have for you. They don't have nothing real for you. They don't have nothing that's good for you. Why would somebody who feels like they own you give you something good? Listen.
Super Bowl Sunday. If you're anything like me, you like to be surrounded by a snack or two while watching the big game. You know, when buying snacks for the game, you might have noticed one thing. Sports drinks bottles are smaller. The bag of chips has fewer chips, but they're still charging it just as much. And as an ice cream lover, what makes me the most angry is that ice cream cartons have actually shrunk in size, but not in price. I've had enough of what they call shrinkflation. It's a ripoff. Some companies are trying to pull a fast one by shrinking the products little by little and hoping you won't notice. Give me a break. The American public is tired of being played for suckers. I'm calling on companies to put a stop to this. Let's make sure businesses do the right thing now.
He just called y'all suckers. America is tired of being played for suckers. He called y'all suckers. The nigga just called us suckers. And he said niggas is getting played and niggas is suckers. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it add up. Make it add up. Does that even make sense that the president, America's tired of being played for suckers? The nigga just called y'all suckers and said they playing y'all. He had Doritos and all that bullshit and Turkey Hill ice cream and Breyers ice cream. All these major corporations that are all poisonous, trash, fake food. None of those products on that table were real food. But that's not the point. The point is, the president knows you're being played. He knows he's playing you. He knows he's running game on you. He knows you're getting game ran on you. He just said you get tired. Niggas is getting tired of being played for suckers. Of course we are. We've been tired of it. I've been tired of it for 15 years and been talking about and been preaching it online for 5 years, 6 years. Of course I'm tired of it. But see, the difference between people like me and other people, I do something about it. Oh, your products is fake? I won't purchase them. Oh, you got trash? I won't buy it. Oh, you're bad for the community? I won't support it. Oh, this is detrimental for my people? I'm not paying attention to it. Y'all niggas talking about football. Bro, football, bro. We're almost in the worst situation we've ever been in as a whole. And y'all talking about watching football, my nigga? I ain't knocking nobody. But do you feel any different than you did yesterday after watching that fucking football game? Did your life change? Or did your life still the same? Are you throwing away or eating leftovers from them wings and all that trash food you had to waste and put on that display last night? Are you eating that today because you cooked too much last night and you overindulged and you were greedy and you were cooking out of greed instead of out of need? So you're going to be eating hot dogs and chicken wings for the next 3 days. Do you understand this shit is no good for you? None of it's good for you. Nothing they got is cool and good for you. I'm trying to even think of one good creation these motherfuckers ever made that was good for us. I can't even think of one. Can't even think of one. I can't think of one good creation they got for y'all. I can't think of one good one. Not one. I could think of a million good creations my people did. Light bulbs, food, peanut butter, shoes, clothing, mathematics, science, reading, writing. Oh man, my people done did a lot of good things for this world. Man, y'all keep it up. It's not our fault. We didn't do this. Only thing we have is the choice to participate or not participate. I keep telling y'all, your only chance and choice is your participation in this bullshit. That's your only option you have, is to participate in it and keep it going, or ignore it and let it die. Who profits if this shit keeps going? Do we win as a people if we keep going to these Roman games and watching the people fight the lions like they did in the Roman Catholic days? Like they did in the days of Rome? After they stole everything from the ancient Egyptians? After they stole all their ideas and theologies from the ancient Egyptians and built up? What they do after that? They kept that shit going had they people enslaved for a certain long period of time until that shit failed too. This is Rome. And y'all are watching the gladiators run around and throw balls in between their stupid ass legs. You're watching the giants run around chasing a ball like rats chasing a piece of cheese. And y'all think that it made us better as a human race? It made you a loser. You watched giants, your ancestors, the elite class warrior race of our human race. You watched the elite warrior class man chase a piece of cheese around the fucking rat cage like a ball, chase a ball like a piece of fucking cheese. We're going all the way this year. We going all the way this year. You going all the way where? You ain't going no motherfucking where. You're running home to sit on your fat ass and shove alcohol and disgusting food down your mouth, fake food down your mouth. And shout out to all the people who can cook, because there's some people who can't cook. But majority of people can't cook, so they're eating fake trash food, watching a fake trash Roman Catholic game, living a fake life. Oh, God. And all the while, our people get played and left to the side. All the while, our people get played and left to the side with no options for survival. If we want to survive, we got to go beg some other person for something. I can't feed myself. I'm having a hard time. I'm a bum. Can you please give me some food? This is what we have to do as Americans to survive because we've built no foundation for ourselves, especially Black people. We've built no infrastructure for ourselves. We've built no foundation for ourselves as a people. So if we fall on hard times, we got to go beg, Master, I'll submit all my information to you. I'll show you everything, Master. This is everything. It's all I got. What you got for me? Master say, let me give me a few days. Let me calculate your shit and see how much you deserve. Here, I give you $100 a month welfare, and I give you $500 a month food. Thank you, Master. So good to me. This is what we've been reduced to. Instead of saying, Auntie, Uncle, bro, Mama, Daddy, let's get together and build some shit. Let's build a store. We need some money, man. The neighborhood needs this. Let's build a fucking general store for the neighborhood. We need money. The neighborhood needs this. Let's build a tire shop for the store. We need money. The neighborhood needs this. Let's build a farm for the neighborhood. We forgot who we are. And now we suffer because we have nothing. I'm giving y'all plans to break out, to make it through, not be a sovereign nation and a elite citizen, and I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm a Buddhist, not none of that fake shit. Do you want to survive? Get you some fucking money and buy something. Build something, or else you ain't gonna make it. People be so selfish out here, man, crashing out, doing dumb shit, trying to make it. All my young niggas, stay down, don't do no crimes. All my young brothers, stay down, don't do no crimes. It ain't your turn to get no money yet. Build something to get the money. Don't do no crimes trying to get no money, because fast money goes fast. Don't do no crimes, young man. Stay down and wait your turn. Stay out here. We need you out here. We don't need you in there crashing out. You want to be with Booty Hole Bandit? Go in there. That nigga he does 2,000 push-ups a day. And his dick is hard and big. And he's going to thrust your motherfucking ass and knock you out when you get in there. Don't be a victim. Don't go to prison. Don't do crime. It's monster men in there who will do you dirty and will enjoy it. That is the facts of life. Young nigga, you got a gun in your lap? Put the gun in the house unless you got beef. Young nigga, what you walking around with a gun hanging out your hip for, letting people know you got a gun on you? Young nigga, don't show the gun unless it's time to shoot it, young nigga. Don't be a dummy. Don't walk around with a 30-round clip hanging out your pocket so everybody can know, oh, he got that thing on him. So they not going to play with you. Don't play with your life. Don't be a criminal, young man. Young man, you don't have to be a criminal. You could do your thing. You could get your girls. You can make some money. You could fuck. You could do your thing. You could smoke your little herb. You could do whatever you need to do and be cool. You can still be cool. You can rap. You can do whatever you want to do. But don't do crime, young man. I'm telling you. Don't go out here shooting and killing and hurting each other, young man. Your life is worth it. You might not seem, because life is rough when you're poor and young. Let me explain this to men before I go. I got to go. Your life is rough when you're poor and young. When you ain't got no establishment, when you're not established as a young man, if you ain't got the gift of gab and can't talk to the girls, and you ain't got the gift like that, and you don't got the looks and all that, it's going to be rough for you, young man. But guess what? Endure, build yourself up, go to school, get a trade, young man. Get a business, get a trade, get a skill, get some skills, and then start a business. Get some skills and provide a service to society, and you will win. And then you will have all the women you could ever imagine, because once you get older, men, young men, they don't tell you this. You get better as you get older. Men get better as they get older. We get better with time. So you'll be better in your older days. You're not yet ready yet. Stay down, get your money right now, young man, and don't blow it. Stack it. Don't blow it. Stack it. Fuck Balenciaga. Fuck Gucci. Fuck Louis. Fuck all that. Stack your bread. Don't wear clothes and buy things to look like you have money. Have the money. Don't buy things to look like you have the money. Have the money. So when shit come around, when shit pop up, you got it. When your tire go flat, you got it. When this happen, you got it. When your baby needs something, you got it. Don't waste your time, young man. Your life is not as long as you think it's gonna be. Your time flies fast, especially as you get older. Do this shit right. This is your chance. Do it right. I'm just talking to all the young men right now because there's too many of us in prison and jail playing with those booty warriors, and you do not want to go to jail and play with the booty warrior. I'm telling you, you need to stay out here and live your life and be a good, decent addition to society, man, because that's what life is all about, man. You're not going to get your fullest potential by trying to take shortcuts. So all my young men, don't take a shortcut. Go the long route. Go the hard route. Endure to the end, and you will come out on top. That's my hand to you. I promise you. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yo, this was a serious live. You have to run it back. If you're just coming in, you have to run it back, because they're always serious, but this was a serious live, man. Joe Biden and them playing, they calling us fools. They basically making mockery and joke of us, you know. I love y'all though. Appreciate y'all though. Y'all tap in and tune in, man. Lessons on lessons, blessings on blessings. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. Love y'all.